or anything, abilities to guide us and protect us from whatever is negative and that may destroy us. So when we wake up in the morning before we go out in the day, we normally will pour libation to our ancestors and to our deities and the voodoos and the spirits that are around us, that they should protect us through the day, bring us out to the public, and uh, bring us back peacefully home. So when you come back home peacefully, I think the best is after taking a shower and washing down all the negative energies that might have come across your own vibration or waves, you can pour libation again to your ancestors or deities to say thank you for bringing you back home. I think this simple method should be enough to keep renewing your energy each time that you go out and come back home. This should be enough. But then, as you grow in the spirituality and you have access to herbs, especially the herbs that I had taught, one of them, the Avenia, which is the boundary tree, and then I think what is the botanical name that they mentioned earlier? Right? Yeah. So now give me that.
Pneumonia living.
Okay, there's a name, the Nibodia levy is most common herb that our AV people use to cleanse themselves. But if you don't have any of those herbs around you, you can use charcoal and salt in your water and then soak your water, a bucket of water or a container of water that has charcoal and salt in it. The best will be rock salt, the rock salt from which is either the sea salt or the salt from the that is dug in the mines. So when you have that, you can just put them, and when you come back, you bath with after taking normal bath with soap and everything, you use that charcoal and salt water to rinse yourself so you can cleanse yourself out of some negative energies that may follow you. So I think the Nigimites, I think that is what you should be doing. That's the easiest that I can tell, because we here we have so many herbs that we have access to. But where you may be, you may not have access to the herbs here. So even when I mention some herbs, it will be very difficult for you to come across. But this is what I've just told now will be the best way to do. And then we have Togbe Jigbeza.
Scientific knowledge up for some practical purpose. And afar, as you were mentioning, a person can be anywhere in the world and can speak any language in the world, and you can consult afar. And if you know how to decode the code of afar, you'll be able to get the solution. Whether you are a Bokor, you are a lawyer, you are a doctor, even a computer scientist, or me as a scholar, if you consult afar, afar will be able to give you a practical solution to how you'll be able to solve that problem. And afar doesn't even use electricity. Afar can take just maybe one duck or one chicken in a year, and you do thousands of breeding. And I see that as one of the most green technologies possible, because it doesn't destroy the environment. It doesn't just, use carbon footprints or exhume gases into the environment, but it is practically helping people all over the world, for those who know how to use it and really can decode it, right? And that's why it's more than just a religion. A lot of people have seen African traditions or African spirituality or voodoo only from the perspective of pure spirituality or pure religion. But the knowledge systems that are in these systems are more than just religion or spirituality. Because, for example, our herbal medicine, these are all scientific things. If the Chinese people consider their indigenous herbal wisdom as science and have been able to develop it now that traditional Chinese medicine is everywhere, acupuncture is everywhere, then voodoo knowledge is also scientific knowledge and not just religious knowledge, as many people believe.
Yeah, yeah, that's very, very true, Sena, and thank you for that. But even if you are talking about technology, what is the base of technology? We may say that today's base of technology is based on computer. And if you go into the computer is based on a binary 12121012 on that base, and that's the base of AFA, which has been around for a millennia before computer just came recently. And that's the same thing AFA still uses today. And the divination chain, when you put your money there, whatever you spoke on it, nobody has heard it. But when the divination chain went across it, it's just scanning it and picking information and later comes out. So it's also a technology, but it is not using a physical electronic gadget. So people may not call it technology. That's why I was saying that yesterday's spirituality becomes today's science. Because what was used in spirituality long ago, when it has been people have find means to use devices and gadgets to materialize it, then they call it science and technology. But it has always been there. Our people used to have what is today called television, but it is not a television for the public as such. Our ancestors will just fetch water and look into the water, and they will be able to connect to another part of the world or another part of their community and be able to communicate and then bring that one. So when you go into a movie like